I'm 38. I tried to be the perfect wife and got betrayed. Learn from my mistake.
Have you ever felt your entire world crack in just one instant? It was just an ordinary evening. Then I saw him through the glass window. A smile I never expected. A touch I never imagined. The woman wasn't a stranger or a fleeting joke. She was the one he promised never to choose. I froze, heart pounding, as everything I believed shattered in silence. That moment didn't just alter our story, it erased the foundation of my trust. I was the woman who stayed awake long after the house was quiet, arranging every piece of our life with care. I cooked dinners he liked, remembered every date, and smiled through all the hard days. I believed my effort was our shield, that my loyalty was the glue holding us together. I was proud of being the perfect wife, the one who never doubted. I thought trust grew from my sacrifices, that love was a constant we could rely on. I built my world around him, convinced that devotion meant forever. All until that night. It wasn't a message or a call that tipped me off. It was the way he moved, how he laughed too close to her. I froze as I saw them across the room, the woman he vowed never to choose. Her smile wasn't just friendly. Was this the moment I had ignored in my gut for months? Was I blind to signs I refused to see? Every excuse I once whispered to myself started to crack. Did he feel something I never could? I searched his face for a glimpse, anything to deny it, but the truth stared back, harsh and quiet. I told myself love was enough, that our shared years built a shield no betrayal could pierce. I believed honesty would always prevail, that hard work in silence would protect us. I held on to the story we wrote together, convinced it would never unravel. Every whispered doubt I dismissed as fear, every uneasy moment explained away by hope. I thought our history meant safety, a promise carved into time. But love, I learned, is not always protection. Sometimes it's the hardest truth to face, and sometimes it's not enough. Trust was like glass held too tightly. I wondered if I ever truly saw him clearly. Was I blind to the cracks that formed beneath our smiles? Each shattered piece felt sharp, cutting deeper than I thought possible. Could I have saved it if I let go earlier? Or was it always destined to break this way? Doubt gnawed at me. Maybe I built hope on illusions. Or maybe he changed where I couldn't see. I wrestled with questions that had no answers. How long had the fracture been growing, hidden in plain sight? I built myself around being the perfect partner, loyal, patient, always understanding. I wore that identity like armor, believing it would protect us. But betrayal tore through it, exposing how much I'd lost. Not just him, but the woman I thought I was. I blurred my needs, my voice, just to fit a role that wasn't real. Love wasn't meant to be simple or one-sided. I learned that holding on too tightly meant losing myself in the process. The shock wasn't just his choice, but the truth I never dared to face. My friend Sarah lost herself in a lie much like mine. She clung to a promise that never came true. Years slipped away waiting for change. Her heart shattered, not because she lacked value, but because he lacked honesty. Watching her pain opened my eyes. Betrayal isn't about what we deserved. It's about who fails to keep their word. Her story gave me courage to stop hoping for what won't happen, and to start believing I'm worth truth, not empty promises. I regret not trusting my instincts sooner. Why did I silence those quiet doubts? Was I too afraid to face the truth? I wonder if speaking up earlier could have changed anything, or was I just buying time, waiting for a miracle that never came? The hardest part is realizing I deserved honesty, not just an illusion of perfection. Why did I settle for less? Could I have been stronger, braver, or was I blinded by hope, clinging to a story I wanted so badly to be true? These questions haunt me, pushing me to confront my own role in the silence. In that silence, after everything fell apart, I couldn't find myself anywhere. I looked in the mirror and saw a stranger staring back. The life I thought I built felt like a story someone else wrote. Without his loyalty, without that shared dream, I felt untethered, lost in a void I didn't know how to fill. I asked myself who I was beneath all the roles I played. The perfect wife, the steady partner. It hurt to admit I didn't know anymore, like I had to start over from scratch, with nothing but the pieces of who I used to be. Looking back now, I see that losing him was the painful start of finding me. Each day became a lesson in trusting my own voice, my own heart. Rebuilding wasn't about fixing what was broken, but creating something new from truth, not illusion. I learned to stand in the silence and listen closely to what I truly needed. Slowly, the pieces of myself I thought were lost began to shine through again. I realized that self-love wasn't selfish, but necessary. And in that quiet, painful rebirth, I found strength I never knew I had. It was hard, but it was real. What would you do if the person you trusted most chose someone else over you? Would you pretend everything was fine and stay in the lie? Or would you gather your courage and walk towards the truth? Would you risk the pain of losing them to find yourself again? Or keep hoping for a love that never really existed? This is the moment when you decide who you really are. Will you hide behind silence? Or speak your truth loud enough to shatter the illusion? The hardest path is often the one that leads to freedom. What choice will you make? Pain doesn't have to scream to be real. It can sit quietly in the corner of your mind, a dull throb beneath everyday noise. It lingers in the spaces between words, in the silence after a call ends. It's the weight in your chest when you pretend everything is fine. This quiet ache forces you to look inside, face what you've avoided. It's in that stillness you find the strength to move forward. You learn that healing isn't loud, it's patient, slow, and profoundly simple. The smallest cracks let in the light, dear past me. I know the nights feel endless, and the silence screams louder than any words. You're drowning in doubt and fear, but hold on. This pain isn't your end. It's the fragile edge before you rise. You don't see it yet, but this break will shape your strength. You'll find pieces of yourself hidden beneath the hurt, and those pieces will become your foundation. It's okay to hurt, to question, to fall, because healing moves quietly, and one day, you'll wake up knowing you're enough. Keep breathing. Keep believing. You're more powerful than you realize. I lost the man I loved, and for a long time, I felt like I lost myself too. But slowly, piece by piece, I found parts of me I hadn't known before. I'm learning who I am without his words defining me, without his presence shaping my world. It's hard and lonely, but it's real. The ending wasn't what I wanted, but it gave me space to grow. I'm becoming whole again, bit by bit. Sometimes losing love is the only way to find your true self, and that truth is worth every ounce of pain. Don't settle for a love that dims your light. It's tempting to stay where it's safe, even if it's hollow. But truth, no matter how hard, is the only path to freedom. Walking alone can feel like losing everything, yet it's there, in that solitude, you rediscover your strength. The world waits beyond fear, waiting for you to reclaim your voice and your worth. Choose you, even if the road is steep and uncertain. Because living real is the only way to truly be alive. If this story touched you, share in the comments which part spoke to your heart. What lesson stayed with you? Have you walked a similar path? Tell your story below. Subscribe to the channel. Your presence here means everything.